Hello, and welcome back to I Will Break Your Game with the Talos Principle. People who watched last episode may recognise this little series of jumps. We used it to break a few of the puzzles, and we're going to be using it to break today's first puzzle. In this episode, I'm going to be breaking the last two puzzles in World 1, Level 1, and then we're going to head into World 1, Level 2, and break the puzzles there. So, having done that little tricky series of jumps, we're now heading in a different direction along these walls than we did last time. And we're going to follow them for quite a distance this time. We're going to almost go to the other end of the level. Some of these jumps do require a crouch jump just to cover the distance vertically. The area that I'm about to get to you may recognise from last episode. This is actually the first puzzle that we broke. And that area just in front of me and to my left is where the sigil was. We need to jump on top of this little tiled roof. Unfortunately, it's slightly too high to get to, so what we need to do is turn around and make sure you jump from the slightly raised platform below, and that way you can get onto the tiled roofs. And then we need to make a bit of a leap of faith down into this sigil's chamber. There's no way out of this chamber, so you have to reset to escape. This isn't the first time I've attempted to break puzzles in Talos. I had a run a few months back where I got around halfway through the game breaking puzzles, and I'm almost certain that I managed this jump in order to break this puzzle. The architecture I'm trying to jump to tries to force you off, but I'm pretty sure that a perfectly timed jump actually allows you to clear the area that it tries to push you off. But I couldn't replicate it today, so I found a different way of breaking this puzzle. This break may look slightly odd, but I assure you this is possible. The tree kind of has 4 or 5 feet at the bottom where it's actually solid, but then above that you seem to be able to jump onto a platform where the tree is actually not solid. So if you jump onto the alcove and then onto the tree, you can actually stand in the tree and then jump to the wall. And we'll be using those tree climbing tactics again in World 1 Level 2. And with that, we've completed World 1 Level 1. But I think we have time to do Level 2 in this video. So here we are in the Nexus. I'm going to show you the location of an Easter egg that you may not have found if you've completed the game. If you don't want to see the location of it, skip to around 3:30 in the video. I'm also not going to go and explore the Easter egg, but I'm going to show you how to get there, just in case you want to have a look yourself. So all these alcoves have numbers in them, and one of them I think is boarded up with wood, but this one is bricked off. However, if you just walk straight at the bricked off wall, you can go straight through it. And behind is a teleporter, which takes you to a world full of Easter eggs, and you can go and have a look and explore there if you so wish. We're not going to head in because it's not really relevant to this series. Similarly, this game does have quite a few Easter eggs around the place, and we may end up seeing 1 or 2 just by the fact that we're completing the game in a weird way and exploring terrain that you wouldn't usually walk around in. But I won't be showing you all of the ones in the game, because again, it's not really relevant to the series. So this is World 1 Level 2. There are 3 puzzles here, all of them are relatively easy to break. It's comparable to World 1 Level 1 in that one single terrain break allows us to complete multiple levels. So here we're going to be using the tree trick again, in that the tree isn't entirely solid and actually kind of has a standable platform 4 or 5 feet up. So you want to jump to this wall from the raised floor where I am, uphill from the wall. And if you overshoot, it's okay because you can land in the tree. So you either want to land on the wall or in the tree. And then you want to clear this distance. And from here we can break 2 levels. So first of all we're going to head in this direction, and this one's nice and easy, the sigil's right there.
Good. You are learning.
Now to do the same thing, but we're going to head a different direction along the wall. The jump coming up is quite tricky. Fortunately, I actually managed to do this first time, which is I've never managed to do on these practice runs, but this might take a few tries. You want to just jump right to that corner and land on this wall, and then you can clear the archway, and the sigil is just behind this low wall here. Now what happens when you complete this puzzle is that not only does the gate you're looking at there open, but another secret gate opens as well. This is part of the solution for the star on this level, so we're going to exploit the star solution in order to break the third puzzle, even though we were not actually going to go and get the star. So we're going to begin to complete this puzzle as normal. Grab this jammer, go and jam the second mine, and then on our left up here is a gate that's now open. Through here is a set of keys. Now these open a locked gate behind the teleporter at the start of this level that you may have wondered how you managed to get in, and it's with that set of keys. So we're going to head there now, and behind that gate is a jammer that's actually not in any of the puzzles. So it's kind of cool because you can walk around anywhere in this level with this jammer because you don't have to go through a purple fizzler. And what we're going to do is take this jammer and we're going to go to the third puzzle and we're going to jam the turret with it. So we're going to head around to the right hand side of this puzzle and find a spot from which we can actually see the turret from the outside of the puzzle. So there's a small bit of ruins here, bit of terrain. You can just jump up there like some steps, and then you can see behind that bush is the turret. And now all you have to do is head back through into the level, and it's fairly easy to complete because you no longer have to contend with the turret. So you can simply go and switch the turret off if you wish. You don't even have to do that. Take the jammer here and finish this puzzle as you normally would. And that is level 2 complete. Next episode we're going to be heading into World 1 level 3 for some much trickier architecture breaks. Thanks for watching.